The real estate market is hot, thus the red attire, but it's not that hot. Okay? I understand there's a hot market, but that doesn't mean we need to be foolish, okay? I see some houses that come on the market and I'm looking at the price and I'm looking at the condition and I'm looking at the location and I'm going, really, people? Now, I understand that we have a lot of buyers and it's a seller's market and the inventory is low, but if your house is not in the best shape and it's not a great location, it's just not wise to list it as if it were. And one of my catchphrases right now during this market is, well, if you're gonna list high, now's the time to do it. It backfired on a couple of mine. I had to drop the price, but we did way better than we initially thought. So that's good. You know, from January to May, we had a 20 plus grand increase in value. Okay, but just be wise. If you're selling your home, unless you just want to sit around and wait, and a lot of these sellers are willing to wait, but don't overpay for a house that's just horrible, and don't list your home for more than you should when it's really not even close. Listen to your realtor, look at the comparables. Not only do I send people the comparable homes in their neighborhood, like in a list, like in a PDF where I break down the price per square foot, even though appraisers don't value your home as price per square foot, but it gives you an idea of what this home has and that home has and this home has, and how, when you put all that information together, how the value is per square foot, okay? So it paints a picture for you. But I also send my clients the actual listings of the properties, the comparable properties to their homes, right? So they can actually look through the pictures, read the notes, and say, okay, well, this house has this and mine doesn't, or this house doesn't have this and mine has this, this, and this. Then we can go, well, if that one sold for quote unquote $275 per square foot, I'm thinking about an island listing or two that I'm dealing with right now, or $300 a square foot. Well, mine is significantly better because of location, single level, et cetera, and so on, then I can potentially get more, right? But you don't want to go from 300 a square foot to 350 a square foot. You're just gonna hurt yourself. You know, yes, there are cash buyers, but most are getting financed and most aren't gonna spend 50 grand more. So it's up to you what you wanna do. We will do what you want us to do, but make sure your realtor's informing you properly as to what the true market is, not just go, oh, sure, we'll list it for that. Because I almost feel like that's what's happening. Oh yeah, I'll list it for that, it's a hot market. But they don't really set up the framework to educate their clients on what to expect and what the true value is. Okay, so hire me, because I'll help you sell your home. Or him and I, because he's in Houston and I'm here and we work together, and we'll take good care of you.
So before we close, let's talk about what happened to one of my best friends.
Oh,
when
that's
he listed
awesome.
his house and when the appraiser contacted me.
Yeah, tell him, baby.
So basically, this friend of mine, good friend of mine, I have known him for almost 16 years.
Awesome guy.
Yeah, he did everything above and beyond what we asked him to do.
Yeah, he did his
house.
part so we could do our part well, meaning
Right.
he got it painted, cleaned up.
New granite, he
Pressure
even
wash.
pressure washed every single brick of the two-story home. He
Yeah.
went, I mean, they took a good long 3 weeks.
He was an obsessed with excellence kind of client.
Unbelievable. So we listed the home on a Thursday afternoon. By Thursday evening, we had like 6 showings.
Oh, wait, no, but I gotta back it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can only tell you what the market tells us.
Oh, that's good, about the price. Okay.
And so the market was telling us his house was about 309 to 315.
315.
Because we're looking at the comparable homes that are
Right.
active, pending, option, and sold in the last 6 months.
Right.
And we said, well, it's kind of high at about 315, maybe we list at 319.
But we can only recommend to them the price. We cannot tell them what to list the house for.
Well,
You
no,
have to
yeah, we're
understand
just
that.
telling them the market is
Right.
showing, in this hot market, it's
Right.
looking about 319, because realistically it would have been about 300.
Right.
Okay, but because the market was hot, we're like, well, we could probably get 315 or, you know, whatever. So he says, well, you know,
Well, what the heck? Let's list it for how much?
325.
He goes 325. I said, that's fine. Let's test the market.
Yeah, we're still like, that's close enough. That's cool. We're here.
So we list the house on that Thursday afternoon, and that Thursday evening we had like 6 showings. It was like very, very quickly.
That evening, and then the next day, and then the next day.
The next day we have 14 showings on that Friday. On that Saturday we had like 17 showings. And we put in the notes, we're not taking, according, my client says, hey, we want to close this quickly, because he knew how many offers were coming, right?
Well, and we just said, we're going to have a response to all offers by Monday morning or Monday noon. So get your offer in, give it your highest and best. Let's not play around. And so we had some amazing offers.
So he listed it for how much?
$325.
How many offers we got in total?
7.
7 offers. How many offers?
And more they were asking if they could send more in, and we said we're done because we're closing out the deal.
How many offers came above asking price?
All of them.
All of them.
But most of them were at least 10 grand over, and there were a couple that were more than that.
So we had 3 offers coming at $20,000 above the suggested price.
And that's the market, okay? And that's not us. But we will say this in our defense, is that we did get excellent pictures.
Professional pictures.
And our client did his job to make sure that home was what they were expecting when they got there. And it was a good neighborhood. So, you know, all those things going for it really sold that home. So we will take care of you. We can only tell you what the market tells us. And in this case, our client said, hey, why not try $325? And so we're like, sure, no problem. You know, like, let's try it. The market's changing so quickly. Let's go for it.
And the house appraised for
$345. So it's a great market to sell. And it's a good market to buy too. A lot of people are taking their money out of investments and putting it in real estate because there's a lot of weird stuff going on in this government right now. Right? We're not going to talk politics, but that's just a fact. Make sure you do your homework. Which cities and states are doing well financially, and right?
And which cities the people are
leaving. And which cities are not. Which cities have the highest unemployment and the highest homelessness and the highest control of their citizens? They're not doing well. So do your homework. Okay, that's all to be said. There's no politics there. Just you'll find out yourself.
Facts are facts.
Facts are facts. Okay, have a good day. Thanks, baby.
You're welcome.
Okay, see you later.
Bye.
Corpus and Houston Realtors.
And that's a wrap, Jack.